So, you're watching this video so that you can make new friends, build a social life, and get rid of any loneliness you may feel. Everyone needs social connections, meaningful relationships, and emotional support that close and true friends can provide. And honestly, just like you can never be too happy or too satisfied, you can never really have too many friends. The good news is that making new friends is not difficult or complicated. Let me show you how. I'm Dan B, and I am the founder of what is now the world's largest real-life social network. We have over 200 social groups in 32 cities, from Sydney to Singapore, London to Luxembourg, and Dubai to Zurich. We have over 1 million members, have organized over 3,000 events over the last 6 years, and over 50,000 members have attended our events in real life. There, they have met new people, connected with them, and with our help and support, transformed their social and love lives. I have personally hosted, interacted, watched, and interviewed many of our socially successful members and have deep insights on what makes it work for them. Here are my thoughts based on their inputs and also from my own personal life experiences. And so we start on this journey of making new friends. You have to start by forgetting some of the things you think you already know. Have you ever wondered how you are never shy, nervous, and are completely comfortable when you meet people you already know? You do not feel any shyness or any social anxiety when you meet your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your neighbors, and your classmates. And you might find this was especially true when you were young. You may find that much of your nervousness, shyness, and any anxiety will have crept into your life in your early teens. That is when our bodies change, our hormones surge, our desires rise, and our self-awareness widens. This is also when we get bombarded with advertising and publicity and movies and videos, which systematically begin to brainwash each of us into visions of what is the best way to look, the best way to dress, talk, walk, and generally conduct oneself. We unfortunately also spend lots of time on social media, which in my view is only a record of the fun times which other people have, which they want to show off to everybody else, with a view to creating a little bit of envy in others. Hey, look at me, I'm looking pretty, I'm dressed up, I'm meeting this famous chap, I'm going to this amazing holiday, here's my amazing car. Well, each of us know that that is not the whole of the lives of these people. This is but less than 1% of their life. But having constantly watched this, we get brainwashed into believing that everyone is having such an amazing life, and that we are not. And that impacts our self-esteem, our sense of self-worth. That's what makes us nervous and a little bit shy and generally feeling inadequate. That then feeds into most of our emotional and personality issues. All through the rest of our lives, this is then compounded through conditioning, through our parents and the society that we grew up in. Most of us tend to feel that when we have to live our lives within certain arbitrary boundaries of behavior, beliefs, actions, and aspirations. For example, so many of us grow up hearing boys should like blue, girls should like pink. Girls should learn ballet and music, and boys should play football and video games. We were told that girls needed to play with dolls and boys had to play with action figures. All of this is nothing but stereotypes which condition us. Girls are expected to be teachers, nurses, or mothers, while boys are expected to be lawyers, bankers, or soldiers. This kind of conditioning and stereotyping messages, which are repeated and stressed over and over in words and actions, are incredibly destructive for the vast majority of us. These seem to give us some kind of lines in the sand that we have to toe, and any transgressions can then be viewed as social, parental, or personal failures and inadequacies. These knock huge chunks out of our self-confidence and self-worth and make us uncertain and nervous. They also give us false aspirations and illusory goals and false standards of behavior, which are not helpful. So, knowledge of this kind of brainwashing and conditioning is important before we move to our next steps of trying to make friends. And so, the first thing each of us have to do is to forget all this brainwashing and sincerely and truly believe that we are perfectly adequate just the way we are. We have everything that we need to feel self-worth and value and feel self-satisfied. We don't need anything or anyone to help us feel that way. And so we start from the position that we are all we need, and then we take steps that make us better. The fundamentals are already adequate and already there. We don't need to wait before we start trying to make friends. Listen, believe me, life is full of those who wait. Wait until I lose some weight. Wait until these spots clear. Wait till I watch all these videos. Wait till I make some more money. Wait till I start a new job. Unfortunately, all of these are excuses. Waiting reasons only delay the time till you take concrete action. Most people try and find reasons to wait and not do things rather than to take action and do things. So just do it. Second, do not feel that just because you want to make new friends or more friends, you are inadequate or unlikable in any way. It's not an automatic signal that you're horrible, obnoxious, or completely antisocial. You or your friends may have moved away. Your friends may change due to relationship breakages, or your lifestyle or social habits are not conducive to making new friends. Everyone goes through phases when they feel lonely. Most of us tend to get our organic friend circuit over time when we are young, at school, through our neighbors, and some of the social activities through church, and much of this will have happened without too much effort. However, moving into a new city, for example, will create an entirely new need to create an entirely new social circuit. Or you may want to change the kind, the quality, and the value of your existing social circuit. And so you have to try and build something completely new from scratch. This would then be an entirely new thing for most people, and it can be challenging. So remember, it is not difficult, it's only different. And so prepare for a little bit of challenge, but you can do it without much effort. Third is that trying to make new friends does not make you desperate in any way. Making new friends is an everyday thing that every confident and sociable person does every day, and so should you. You should not feel the need to try to make them, or feel ashamed or shy that you're taking active steps to make new friends. For example, you do not have to hide that you're attending a meetup because that may signal to others that there's something missing in your social life. For example, you should not avoid asking a friend or a workmate to come with you for an evening out because that may indicate that you don't have any plans already with other friends. If you do any of this, then you should stop that behavior now. Isolating yourself and being lonely is not healthy, and it's a downward spiral. It is essential to take action now, and the quality and quantity of your social circuit depends entirely and completely on the actions you take. Most people tend to be very passive about this. They wait for others to come to them and bring them into a vibrant, warm, and beneficial friendship. This is very, very rare and does not happen. You have to take action. You have to make the effort, and you have to make the investment in order to build new friendships. Finally, and the fourth thing is that you should not take it personally if you think that some certain people are not interested in being your friends. At most times, it's nothing personal. The problem is that most people are preoccupied with their own lives, are thoughtless, or just too busy to think or bother. Or maybe they are just a bit shy or nervous themselves. In reality, most people would be happy to be your friends or at least do things together with you if you took the initiative and made the effort. You should stay focused and take steps that move you ahead on this journey. If you'd like to make friends with someone, then contact them, speak to them, or invite them. Take a small risk and make some effort and demonstrate your interest and intent. You will find that you will be a long way ahead if you focus in this manner. Don't get disheartened, and so just stick in there and don't give up. Remember, this is a lifelong journey, and so the skills and behavior adjustments you will make will pay back in spades over time. So watch out for the next video in this series, which will give you specific steps to successfully make new friends. So this is Dan B signing off. Please feel free to contact me if you have any comments or questions. Please attend our events around the world where you will find thousands of others like yourself who want to meet and make new friends. Please attend. Make the investment in yourself to transform your social lives. Do watch our videos so that you have the knowledge, insight, and feedback from our years of experience and study, which will help you develop your skills, techniques, and behaviors. These will transform your life. So here's wishing you happy watching, happy developing, and generally all-round and wholesome happiness to you. Bye until next time. This is Dan B.